everybody. Just want to do a short walk around my car. This is it. This is my Ford Laser TX3 Turbo. This is a 1991 model KF2. The KF model was made between 1989 and 1991. It was replaced with the KH variant, which was available up until 1994, but the Turbo model was only made till 1993. This car is one of 436 KF turbo lasers made, and only one of 108 in this colour. Most of the lasers that were sold in Australia were built in Australia in the Sydney Homebush plant. However, all the four-wheel drive turbo models were built in Japan and imported here. I've owned this car since 1998, and I bought it because I wanted to get a turbo car, and I couldn't quite afford a WRX or 200SX at the time. I used it as a daily driver until the noughties, and stopped driving it because I had to get a family car, a bigger family car, and then this just went into storage. Done a few mods over the years. I put on the wheels, 17-inch wheels, and upgraded all the suspension, new coils and shocks. Also has a 3-inch exhaust on it. In the early 2000s, I put in a new ECU. I put in an EMS ECU that was piggybacked onto the original. Also put on a larger intercooler and a bigger turbo. And about 2006, I had the engine and the gearbox rebuilt. And not too long after 2006, that's when it went into storage, and it's only just come out recently. So yeah, recently I started a Restomod build because I wanted to have a car that's comfortable to drive again and doesn't have all the quirks of an early 90s car. Yeah, so the first thing I've done, I put in a new ECU, a Haltech 1500. I plan on documenting the install on this channel. So the ECU had a full custom wiring harness and had some custom 3D printed brackets. Interior is all original. As you can see, just needs a bit of a clean up here and there's a few rips and tears, but otherwise it's pretty good condition. The engine's only lightly modified, so with the new ECU I've taken away the airflow meter and the idle air control valve has gone. So yeah, as you can see, I've got the larger turbo and the piping for the intercooler. Other than that, the rest of it is pretty much standard. I'll go through the ECU install in more detail in another video. So what's next for the car? I have to replace the fuel pump because it seems like it's on its last legs. So I'm going to replace the fuel pump, and while I'm there I'm going to replace the injectors because they're pretty much maxed out at the moment. I'm just going to redo the suspension, I'll replace all the bushes and clean up all the linkages. I'm also going to look at upgrading the brakes as well. So if you want to keep updated on the car, please subscribe, and thank you for watching.